Hello and welcome. My name is Jason L. Scott the First, and I'm originally from the projects of the Bronx, New York. But all my life, like every one of you, I've always believed that I was truly destined for something great. I have a high school diploma, no degree of any type, but been able to earn over $1 million in income, working for myself, working from home because I've been mentored by people who've done it. I've learned a long time ago that mentorship is wisdom without waiting. If you want to have fast success or great success, find someone who's doing what you've been doing, who's been doing it great and been doing it longer. Follow the exact steps so that it can compress your time frame so you don't have to go through the 5 to 10 to 20-year headaches of trying to figure things out, and they can compress your time that you can actually have success in the first year to 2 to 3 years that you have never had in any other time that you worked in this industry if you've done it before. And if you're brand new for the very first time, remove all egos, remove all doubt, all insecurities, and just allow yourself to be coached and mentored. The question you got to always ask yourself is, who do I listen to and who am I influenced by? Because it's the nature of my surroundings that will bleed into me and come out in like kind. That means you not only are what you eat, you also are who you hang around. So if you hang around 5 broke people, you're bound to be the 6th one. Hang around 5 people who are on their path to success or doing very successful things, you're bound to be the 6th one. So with that being said, guys, I want to make sure that I actually say to you, welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family. See, right from the very beginning, I want you to know that you have an amazing sponsor. That sponsor is very dedicated to your success. And just for the fact that they have plugged you into this amazing system, this 4-step system that I'm going to be covering through a series of videos, I want you to understand, guys, that shows you that your sponsor knows their business and knows what they're doing. Because this system has literally helped thousands of people earn an extra $250 a week. $250 a day. People have been able to earn $1,000, $2,000 to $5,000 to $20,000 a week, or even a month or a week working for themselves using this exact system. So I want you to make sure that as you start to plug into this system, guys, you allow yourself to be coachable, allow yourself to be humble. Humility is simply recognizing that there's something that you don't have. And if you know that you want to have success in this business, then I want you to follow the exact steps into this system. So again, welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family. So what I want to do, guys, I want to jump right into this 4-step training, and I want to make sure that each and every one of you have access to my personal information, my personal numbers, and find me on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, because when you're launching this business, I want you to know, like I said earlier, even though you're in business for yourself, you're not ever going to be by yourself. If you're directly connected to me, I want to make sure you have direct access to myself. So make sure you go to the Team Unity portal, our training site, which is teamunitytraining.com, or our Facebook team page at teamunitylive.com. That's going to take you to our page that we do amazing training on, or even our Facebook group at Team Unity. All right, and you're going to see the little asterisk that's going to say you and I together. Yes, so you know it's the right Facebook group. Now, what are the 4 steps? Step 1 is be a product of the product and buy your tools now. Step 2 is build a list of contacts, all right, in the next 24 hours. Step 3 is build your business now. So that basically means getting your calendar out and setting your schedule. And then step 4 is plug into the system now. Basically means keeping your word. Let's break that down. Now, being a product of the product basically means that when you get started, I want you to know the first thing you should be doing, even though you just invested in the business and you already started, it's like investing in college and you have paid your tuition. I want you to look at your tools as now you have to go get the books that you may have to get that's not included in tuition. You have to go get additional clothing or shoes or boots, whatever you have to do that now you invested in tuition, paid tuition for your school. You may have to go get a computer, a laptop that has nothing to do with your tuition. Your tools in this business is the same way. And if you got someone started into the business, their tools are very important. All right, so what's going to happen is, guys, we tell you to get 3 packs of tea from your sponsor. That basically means that you're going to get it at wholesale. You're not going to, and we're not going to charge you retail like we charge everyone else in the street. Your business is my business, and I want to make sure that we're able to get you off to a great start. So you want to have 1 to consume and 2 so your business can resume. 1 to consume basically means that I want you to have a testimonial within the first 24 to 48 hours. Someone having a testimonial, guys, within the first few days of this business, all right, and they actually have a chance to drink this amazing detox tea. And when they drink this tea, they all of a sudden now, when they haven't had a successful bathroom run for weeks at a time or days at a time, or they have irritable bowel syndrome, or they're not sleeping well, and the person uses this tea, what's going to happen, guys, their testimonial will allow them to lock themselves in even stronger. See, myself, I lost like 8 pounds in the first 5 days. Now, that meant during the time I was seeing pounds come off like every single day. So that was encouraging to me, right? So this amazing IASO tea that you're actually looking at right now, when you know that you're going to have a testimonial, that will help lock you in and lock your persons into this business long term. Because when people know that their products work for themselves, that'll keep them around a little bit longer. Now, also, your testimonial works a different way for you guys. I want you to understand this when it comes to entrepreneurship. Our job is to make sure that we build residual income. All right. So building a residual income base means that if you get someone in the business and they just promised you and told you, oh, Jason, listen, this was an incredible business model. I've been praying, looking, asking, wishing, hoping, and wanting this. Now that I have it, I'm going to set my family free. Then all of a sudden, they get 3 no's or 3 people who discouraged them and told them, you're not destined for success. You know, our family don't come from money. Shut your mouth and go back to work and work for your boss for the rest of your life until you die. And some people really let that discourage them. And they'll say, you know what? Mr. Scott, I know I said I wanted success. I know I said I prayed for this. I know I said I wanted this. But now that I think about it, working for somebody for the rest of my life until I die really ain't that bad. The first thing you can say is, okay, listen, I understand how you feel. But in the meantime, while you go back to work, or maybe life got in the way and you can't build the business at the pace you thought you was going to be able to build it. Let's make sure we keep you, on, product replacements, because these products you're having results, right? Yes. Let's keep you on product replacement so that this product continually runs into your family, and you guys can have a lot of success when it comes to your health over the course of the next 1 to 2 to 3 years until you may come back and be ready to build. Now, to resume basically means it's going to help you keep your business going. Now that a person has ordered they into the system, it may take them 3 to 5 days before their product comes. But if you're able to know, if you remember, that we actually build 2 teams, a team on the left and a team on the right. This in itself give you a possible opportunity to sell your first 2 packs of tea to the people that you want to introduce to your left and to your right. And while they start having results, now you can actually use their testimonial for every time you want to explain the business, or even their testimonials may help them decide to get themselves in the business. But even more importantly for me, as I'm going to teach you a little bit, what we do when we start to build the system, this tea will also put me in a position that if I come and I'm going to help you share this business with other people, one thing I'm going to do is tell you to make a pack of tea. So before I get there to your home, all right, or actually you may make some and start every time family members or friends come over, you may make them a glass of tea. They drink the tea, and even before your product comes, because some people are going to say, you may say, I'm going to pre-sell my tea, and you may tell people about it, and they're going to say, well, let me try that tea. And you're going to say, great, come over, and when you let them try the tea, they can actually buy the tea, right? So I'm giving you guys all these strategies that you'll know that's how I was able to earn $5,000 my first week getting involved in the company, even though I was broke getting started. See, I understand, guys, that many times people keep the dream, but they lost the drive. And that's why I created the Thrive Mentorship Network, because I understood that the battle between winning and losing is your attitude of mind. It's not what happens to you. It's what you do with what happens to you to make the difference between winning and losing. So I want to make sure that even though people kept the dream, I make sure that I teach people that they got to have drive. So if you understanding that, guys, I want you to know that that's the reason why you want to have these 3 packs of tea, so that you can get the drive that you need to keep your business going. Now, proper auto ship, it goes hand in hand what I just told you with the person and their testimonial. All right. One thing is that Smart Ship. When you actually get them set up on Smart Ship, or you set yourself up on Smart Ship, because we build this business by residual income, that means every person that you have gotten started into the business, or you sold as a client, and they actually reorder the tea, that generates residual income. We don't do network marketing just for bonuses. We do network marketing for the residual income that we make on a monthly basis, on a weekly and monthly basis. That means once people use this tea in 5 days, 5 days later, they're saying, let me get some more tea. 5 days later, they want to use some more tea. And you're going to find that on a monthly basis, people are reordering the products and it generates residual income. So for you, your product replacement or your drop shipment should be the replacement of your own product. It's kind of like when you're at home, there's certain things that you just do not run out of. For instance, toilet paper. You don't wait until the last moment to go, oh man, I should have gotten. You recognize that you stock the shelves under the counter, above the washer and dryer, whatever you keep your toilet paper. You make sure that you get enough of it so that you don't run out first and then you go get it. You make sure that there's always some coming in. This works the same way. Product replacement will basically replace the product that you're personally using yourself. We always recommend that each person, guys, set themselves up on 120 points and when it comes to products. And there's a whole training on why. And if you understand it, guys, I want you just to do it and set it, forget it. We'll teach you all of the strategies and techniques later. Right now, just set it and forget it. What that basically means is if you already know that, like myself, that you want to use the tea for detoxing, that's 40 points. You're going to set that in your back office and you're going to forget it. You already know that you want to be able to have a liquid vitamin because this is also part of our 30-33 package or our Get Fit kit. And you know you need a multivitamin. This is your liquid vitamin. So that's going to be 40 plus 40 is 80. Then you may be like a person like myself who needs mental clarity and mental focus. And you also need to make sure you're having energy. See, like myself, I'm 52 years old, 5'2". I know you guys thought I was 22, 23, but I'm 52 years old. But for me being 52, I make sure, guys, that I understand that even though I don't look as old as people may think. Sometimes I get tired. Sometimes I'm lethargic. It's not like I used to be back in the days when I can go out and right from the clubs, go right to work. All right. Those days have been long gone. So the thing is, guys, if you're a person who finds yourself, you always need some energy, then you having your NRG is also a great product that you can have. We got plethora of products, guys. I have dozens of products that I use through this company. We have over 40, close to 50 different products, but these 3 in itself can help you. You can pick your 3. Whatever 3 you need to do, just make sure you get your 120 points, guys. That's 3 products minimum, and you set it and forget it. And use that either for your personal, all right? Or you can actually say, you know what, let me set my auto ship on what I want to be able to use for my business. You may only want to just drink the tea, but you also may want to decide you got other products you want to get for your smart ship so that helps you continue to build your business. Now, just so you know, as an entrepreneur, what you need to really maintain is at least 40 points. 40 points is the bare minimum that you need. That means if you know that you need a liquid vitamin, just stay on your liquid vitamin or your 4 packs of tea, or your 5 packs of tea, or your NRG or whatever product that you may want to have, just stay on that one. But again, because what happens, guys, when you're an entrepreneur is like you renting a office space. You may have a business inside of a business, but if you don't pay your rent, all right, then you don't have a business. You can't get into your doors. All right, the same thing happens here. When you actually have an online business, you having at least a 40-point minimum will keep the doors of your store open. All right, so that will make sure that it keeps you active. And so if someone goes to your website and purchase something, like someone texted me this morning and told me, Mr. Scott, I woke up and someone bought something from my website. I said, I know. As long as you keep on posting for profits, people will start to purchase from your site. Now, if she had not been on 40 points, at least minimum of Smart Ship, right, of making sure she was active, even though that person had spent hundreds of dollars in her back office, she would have made 0. All right. So you got to make sure that you set it and forget it. Now, being a product of the product also means it's personal development. What's really important about that, and what I understood about that myself, guys, because I haven't worked for nobody for over 25 years. I'm psychologically unemployable. That means there's no way I'm going to work for somebody for the rest of my life until I die. I'm just not going to do it. But most of my training, even though I have a high school diploma, everything that I have used to help me generate over $1 million in income has come from my own personal development. I had never let my education get in the way of how smart I wanted to be, or never get in the way of my financial growth or my personal growth. All right. I never let it get in the way of my training for myself and my learning. So making sure that you start plugging yourself into personal development, which is basically teaching you how to solve your personal problems and the problems of other people. So I want you to go to YouTube And I want you to click on Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. Now, the thing about Jim has been a multi-millionaire for years. He's trained millions upon millions of people in entrepreneurship. And the great thing about that, Jim is he's going to prepare you for all the different things that you're going to go through. That means when someone starts telling you, our family don't come from money, you're not supposed to be talking about success. What you're talking about, you're going to be rich. Shut your mouth and go back to work. Stop with all that nonsense while they're smoking on their cigarettes and telling you, our family don't come from money. Of course, some people are going to say, you know what, that's why I like talking to you and keep my head on straight. And they're going to go back to work because their cousin told them they wasn't supposed to become successful. But when Jim has already told you that people are going to try to steal your dreams, and he talks to you in all the different ways that's going to happen, when someone says something negative to you, the first thing you're going to go to yourself is, yeah, Jim told me you would say that. So I recommend for the first 30 days, guys, you always play this repetitively over and over again until you let this sink into your soul and you learn how to successfully build something amazing. So what I want you to do, guys, I want to make sure that once we get you launched into your personal development, then we'll start you with the core 12 training and other books that you can be plugged into. But your personal development for the next 30 days is to plug in and listen to Jim Rohn on a daily basis. Guys, I'll see each and every one of you guys on step 2 video.